A terrified woman ran for safety to a nearby house after an encounter with a panther-like big cat at South Cerney Lakes. In a report to police, the woman said the black beast was massive and did not look like a dog when she saw it near Wild Moorway Lane and Cherry Lake. She ran away from the animal to seek sanctuary at a nearby house, before returning home to alert the police to the sighting. She told the police she didn't know if she had overthought the whole thing but was very scared at the time and legged it the opposite way, and someone let her into a house so she could calm down for a couple of minutes. Gloucestershire police have had multiple big, black cat sightings reported to them over the years, with witnesses claiming they saw a creature larger than a large dog and similar in appearance to a puma or panther. One came from a witness in the Forest of Dean who had previously lived in the USA and regularly had big cats and bears on her property. She said she was 100% certain it was a large, wild feline. She described the beast that crossed a path near Speech House as a black cat larger than an Alsatian dog, with a long tail. See what's happening near you. 23 comments. Enter your postcode for local news and info. A large black cat was spotted in Gloucestershire, Stock. A sighting was at Elmore, near Stonebench, when the caller claimed they saw a large, black cat on the main road that jumped into a hedge as she drove past. The latest sighting was from a man who saw a jet black cat the size of a puma in the fields near his home in Winchcombe in the Cotswolds. He believed the creature to be 3 feet long with a concave back similar to a puma or a cheetah and watched as it bounded across the field and out of sight. Later he found the decapitated body of a deer near where the cat was seen. The incidents were among those revealed by a Freedom of Information request to Gloucestershire Constabulary for details of reported big cat sightings over the past 5 years. Gloucestershire's resident big cat expert Frank Tunbridge said there was a surge of big cat sightings last autumn in the Forest of Dean and other areas. These detailed and often emotional accounts provide the facts of the existence of the British big cat now being part of our wildlife in the UK, he said. Cat believed to be a panther has recently been witnessed by numerous people around Hungary. Known as the Hungarian black panther, the animal was first spotted in the town of Kiskunhalas in mid-December. Hungarian police investigated the report, and while they didn't see the animal for themselves, they did find some footprints that they believe it left behind. A video of the alleged black panther and photos of the footprints can be viewed here. After the sighting in Kiskunhalas, several people have reported seeing the same creature roaming around Hungary. It was witnessed in Kecskemét, Balasog, Kenyal, close to Szolnok, and in Kereksend. The sighting in Kiskunhalas included a report from a farmer claiming that his animals had been mauled. Are the witnesses seeing a black panther? Then on January 10th of this year, the animal was spotted again, but this time it was in Tisatani near Szolnok. While the footage was taken at a distance away from the animal, it's hard to determine whether or not it was an actual panther. This most recent video has been provided by the newspaper Blick where it can be viewed. If the creature is in fact a black panther, despite there being none missing from any zoos in Hungary, it needs to be protected and taken care of very soon as it can't tolerate sub-zero temperatures and may have a problem hunting for food. In an interview with 24.hu, Zoltán Hanger, who is the press officer of the Budapest Zoo and Botanical Garden, explained that the creature could be in a lot of danger if the animal did not come to us from Africa, but escaped from somewhere, and even if people raised him illegally, fed him, and gave him a warm place, the animal is now in danger. These animals cannot survive the cold weather in December, and since it has probably never hunted in its life, it may have serious problems finding food. Is a black panther roaming around Hungary? With that being said, it's still unclear whether the creature is a black panther. It could be, but we would have to check where the camera was positioned, from what distance the animal came, and scale it. If the animal is a black panther, it is definitely a runaway animal and this is not its habitat, Endre SOS, who is the head veterinarian at the Budapest Zoo, said in an interview with the radio station Inforadio. SOS went on to say, and if someone encounters it, they should report it immediately so experts can take care of it, adding, the panther does not consider humans as prey, but pets, including dogs and cats, are. It is very important that we take special care of our animals in the affected areas and, of course, of ourselves. Hikers have reported being stared at by a black creature they believe could be a big cat. The hill walkers said the creature stared at them for several minutes before disappearing into the gorse bushes on Mole Huradug, near Dysurf. One of the walkers reported the encounter to Puma Watch North Wales, a group set up to document and investigate sightings. She said, "It stood staring at us for a couple of minutes, then it ran into the gorse. There were 4 of us, 2 couples in our 70s hill walking. The encounter occurred at around 12:30 p.m. on Monday, March 28th. Tony Jones, Puma Watch founder, said, "While it's the first sighting reported to us from Dysurf, 2 sets of paw prints have previously been found in the immediate area while another was found less than a mile away near Melodon." He added that there had been other sightings of big cats only a few miles either side of Dysurf. Mr. Jones added, "Towards the coast, a black panther with a long tail was spotted on the golf course adjacent to the beach in Rhyl, back in September 2021. A few months earlier, in May, police were called after a huge jet black cat was spotted lurking in the bushes near Prestatyn train station. There have also been multiple sightings a few miles along the coast in the Talaika area, as well as near Abergele. In the opposite direction, just a few miles further inland from Dysurf, big cats have been spotted at Rort Hill and in St. Asaph. Mystery black creature spotted in Dysurf. The latest sighting has been added to Puma Watch's interactive map. Tony added, "Big cats such as pumas are solitary with a hunting range of dozens of miles. They're mostly spotted in Snowdonia and the Corrigian Hills, but reports of sightings in urban locations some distance from these areas are becoming more frequent. Just last month, we shared a report of a big cat in Leamington Spa. While we focus on North Wales and the surrounding areas, we often receive reports from further afield and have shared sightings from as far out as Scotland and Cornwall." As seen with Llandunder's now famous goats, who have taken to roaming the town's deserted streets during the coronavirus lockdowns, it's likely that the reduced levels of human activity over the last year is encouraging big cats to roam further